What's up, friend, and welcome back to a new video. This video is going to be about the MTG Arena X Alienware Creator Showdown that took place the other night. We played in it, and I am happy to say we won it. So here's how we did it. Before we get into deck selection, we have to talk about that custom ban list. We were basically asked to fill in a form where we'd give 5 cards we want banned out of the tournaments. Those 5 cards got points assigned to them, so your first pick would get 5 points, your second pick would get 4 points, and basically the minimum requirement for a card to make it onto the ban list was all cards with at least 4 points that received at least 2 votes. So the idea was to ban 10 cards out of the format, but they ended up only banning 9 cards because of that requirement. And the cards that got banned ended up being Vivi, Kaito Bane of Nightmares, Screaming Nemesis, Enduring Curiosity, Omniscience, Stock Up, Agatha Soul Cauldron, Temur Battlecrier, and No More Lies. So my picks for the ban list were first place, Vivi, of course, even though in hindsight may have not been the smartest thing because everybody would have voted on it. Second place, I had Kaito. Third place, I had Screaming Nemesis. And then 4 and 5, I wasn't really sure what to do. In hindsight, I feel like I kind of made the wrong decision. But my 4th place was Omniscience because I did not want people to do the Omniscience deck. And then the 5th pick was Temur Battlecrier because I know that Temur Battlecrier is really popular with MTG Arena players, and I kind of just did not want people to all gravitate towards that deck. So I figured I would just cut that out. But in hindsight, I think I would have found a way to add Kona onto my list, or also find a way to shut down the most popular deck out of the tournament, which was the Sultai Reanimator deck. We're going to talk about the metagame in a little bit. First, let's get to deck selection. So before we dive into deck selection, there's something really important you need to know, because that is the structure of the tournament, which mattered quite a lot when it came to, what deck list I ended up registering. Basically, we got split into 4 groups of 4, and the first phase will be 2 rounds of best of 1 Swiss. All 2-0 players will choose the 1-1 groups for phase 2, and the 0-2 group will head to a constellation phase. Phase 2 is another set of best of 1 Swiss in these new groups, and players continue this phase until they get 2 wins in a phase and advance, or 2 losses and are eliminated. Phase 3 is a best of 3 single elimination top 7 playoff, where the player who is 4-0 gets a bye. Phase 4 is a best of 3 single elimination top 4, and Phase 5 is a best of 5 single elimination final. So players may swap decks between any phase, but not within a phase. So you can swap after each Swiss grouping or between each top 7 match. Now that line especially was really important. So of course, going into the tournament, you want to have a deck list that's strong in best of 1 and strong in best of 3. At least that's kind of the strategy I went with. But simultaneously, the flexibility of being able to choose what deck you want between the phases kind of made me want to not commit heavy to a best of 1 deck. Like, I wanted my best of 1 deck to still work in best of 3. So I didn't really want to do something like hardcore Reanimator deck list, because then when you go to best of 3, it doesn't really work out, especially if your opponent has Graveyard Hate. And one of the interesting things there as well is that by having a deck list that isn't incredibly obvious whether it's best of 1 or best of 3, you have an advantage because it is an open deck list tournament, and a really big part of the meta gaming, if you wanted to spike it up, which I can't even lie, I did. I did. Was that kind of like guessing what your pool or your opponent was going to bring. And based on that, you would select the better deck list for that matchup. That mattered quite a bit, and that's also why I ended up settling on the following 2 decks. My first deck is a deck that I designed to thrive in best of 1, which is Boros Mice. Now, usually Boros Mice gets played with a few copies of Screaming Nemesis, which was not possible because the card was banned out of the tournament. So instead, I ended up going with Gloria the Great Armorer. This is a 3-mana 3/3 creature. Whenever you attack, you put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library, and you may play that card this turn. I think Gloria is a perfect fit for Boros Mice, because that 1/1 counter that you put on a target attacking creature is a way for you to get those Valiant triggers that Mice care a lot about. On top of that, I think there's a lot of value in having a card like this, which represents a bit more card advantage. So in the deck list, outside of Gloria, we have Emberheart Challenger and Whiskerville Forerunner that are all capable of making it so that we kind of don't run out of cards to play with. Basically, modify creatures given as cards is just really nice. Really great synergy between Gloria and Manifold Mouse with a double strike, perhaps allowing you to exile 2 cards. Cards like Sheltered by Ghosts and Sharpmage's Rescue, with as it being auras, also is a way for us to modify creatures, which I thought was just really neat. Now, I ended up picking this deck list because I wanted to have an aggro deck in best of one. Aggro decks tend to be favored in best of one because it can be a little bit like coin flip simulator. And having a deck list that is aggressive enough to go under like weird stuff like crazy combo decks or anything completely unexpected was pretty important for me. Like I didn't want to go in with a slower deck list and get run over by the craziest combos that these creators could play. But simultaneously, if other creators had a similar mindset like mine where they wanted to play an aggro deck, I think I like Boros Mice much more than like a mono red aggro because there's life game potential in here. Like Sheltered by Ghost on a creature that gets double strike from Manifold Mouse is just insane. We had some lightning helixes in here as well, which I really liked. So that was the idea why I landed on Boros Mice for the tournament. Now, of course, every deck, despite the deck being designed for best of one, you still want to give it a sideboard as well, which we ended up doing. So I could also play it in the best of three portion if I thought that I would be more favored playing Mice. And it's just a very generic sideboard because you don't really know what to expect. I definitely wanted to have a decent amount of graveyard hate because I knew people were going to do Reanimator shenanigans because I feel like that's just kind of obvious in a tournament like this, especially considering the ban list. We had some Rest in Pieces. I had some Chandras for control matchups, some Get Lost, which is flexible removal, Braids, Obliterating Bolts, and 4 copies of Sunspine Links in case somebody went with life gain, which actually surprisingly did not happen. But hey, that happens. So that's my best of one design deck list. Let's look at the best of 3 deck now. Now, my choice for a best of 3 deck list was honestly quite difficult. If you saw my recent video, you know that I was also very heavily considering going with mono black mid-range. But I ended up settling with the Simic deck list instead because the Simic deck list is just a lot more proactive, whereas the mono black deck list is a lot more reactive. And in a tournament where you basically do not know what the meta is going to be like and what decks people are playing, it's a lot better to play a proactive deck list like the Simic deck that can also be really aggressive. Like this deck could win a lot faster than mono black mid-range could. But I also still really liked the options that Simic gives you to interact with your opponent. So we had good graveyard hate in the form of Keynight Curators. We had the Shana Tidebinder and Beastbinder to shut down like weird, you know, creatures or artifacts or anything of the sort. There's counter magic in here, which is something that is not present in mono black. Good artifact and enchantment removal. And what I also just really liked is the fact that it could literally win on turn 4. That potential is always going to be great, but you have no idea what's going on. Like this deck list can completely win without interacting with the opponent. Whereas in something like mono black mid-range, if your opponent isn't playing a lot of creatures, you're going to be stuck with a bunch of removal spells in your hand in game 1. And it's really more difficult to design a deck list that is basically about answering your opponent when you don't know what answers you're looking for. So that's why I liked the Simic mid-range package a lot. Now, I've played Simic mid-range before in the past with Enduring Curiosities, but ever since adding Druneth to the deck list, which is a 2-drop, 1/1, whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value equal to Druneth's power, copy that spell, except the copy isn't legendary, then put a 1 counter on Druneth. I haven't really played Curiosities in this deck anyways, so as it is a deck list I really enjoy playing and have a great win rate with, and it happened to be that none of the cards out of this deck were banned in a tournament. It felt like a good choice to go with, so that's why I end on Simic mid-range for my deck list in best of 3. So on the day of the tournament, we learned what the metagame was going to be like, and to be fair, it was pretty accurate with what I had imagined, but one thing kind of surprised me a little bit. So we see right here, courtesy of Fire Shoes, who was playing in the tournament as well, that the most played deck list was 5 Sultai Reanimator decks, which is that Kavero deck list that tries to flip the graveyard with the battlefield thanks to the Bringer of the Last Gift. I was kind of expecting them to be on that. As a matter of fact, it even made me put in more graveyard hate in all my sideboards because I was just imagining that people will be going with that based on what the bans look like. Then in second place, and this was the one that surprised me, was mono red aggro. I was thinking people would do aggro decks. I wasn't expecting mono red aggro, and especially the way that some of the participants designed it, because I feel like when I look at mono red aggro in current standard, it is basically an answer to the Vivi deck. Like you see 4 Scalding Vipers, Magebane Lizards, Razorkin Needleheads, which is all really good against Vivi, and there's no Vivi in a tournament. So, and on top of that, Screaming Nemesis is not part of the equation either. So I was not expecting that much mono red aggro. But like I said, if people are doing aggro decks, we have that Boros Mice deck list that still lines up really nice against it. Third place, Lesnia Kona. Yeah, I was kind of expecting a lot of people to be on Kona as well. Felt a bit of an idiot putting Omniscience on my ban list and not Kona for that reason, but hey, we move. Then we have 2 players on Azorius Control, 2 Orthoff Pixie, 2 Simic Aggro, 5 Color Spiders, Boros Mice, Boros Tokens, Dimir Control Mill, Dimir Control Reanimator, Mirror Reanimator, which is basically another Kefaro deck list, Golgari Roots, Gruul Random Encounter, Gruul Surprise Onslaught, Jeskai Black Control, Mono Green Aggro, Mono White Tokens, which was a control deck, Words of Burn, which is the really funny deck you've seen on this channel before. It's the roulette deck list that I gave to a fellow player, Adology, who just wanted to play something really fun and did not care about the outcome of the tournament that much. And then there was a Selesnya Gearhulk deck. So that was the meta, and now let's get started with the tournament. Let's have a look at the first portion of the best of one Swiss rounds, and let's talk a little bit about my pool as well. So for phase one, which is 2 rounds of best of one Swiss, I was in a pool with Alienware, Amazonian, and Voxy. Now, their deck choices were pretty interesting. So Ali brought Simic Aggro, which, hey, great taste, and also Red Deck Wins. I was kind of expecting Ali to go with the Red Deck Wins list for the best of one portion, so I felt pretty good about sticking to my plan with Boros Mice against that. Amazonian was on 5-color Spiders and this like Kefaro Sultai Reanimator deck list, which I thought both of those decks were pretty strong choices for the best of one side of the tournament, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. But I was thinking that she'd go with the Kefaro deck. And then Voxy was a Mono Green Stompy and Mono Red Aggro, which once again, I thought both of those were pretty solid choices for the best of one portion as well, but thinking that she would lean to the Mono Red deck as well. So then it came in what the players were playing, and we actually saw Ali throwing a curveball on Simic Aggro, Amazonian was on Spiders, and Voxy ended up going with Red Deck Wins. I was still feeling pretty confident in Boros Mice being my best deck out of the 2 to play for this part of the tournament. So we're gonna dive into game number 1 here of me against Alienware on Simic Aggro. I'm playing Boros Mice, and one of the more fun things about the tournament was that there was an opportunity for us to just talk to our opponent if we wanted to, and I definitely hopped on a call with Ali, and we were just yapping a little bit as we were playing. This doesn't happen for all the matches that you're going to see in a tournament. Like sometimes I was either too shy, or most of the time I was just too shy to talk to people or like not initiate that I would go on a call with them. So definitely like no disrespect to any of the creators if I didn't hop on a call with all of them. What can I say? I'm just shy. Let's get started. Boros Mice versus Simic Aggro. All right, this is gonna be real serious.
Were you in Atlanta or no?
No, I wasn't. I had to skip this time around. How was it though?
It was pretty good actually.
Nice.
Oh, you're so dead. My hand is amazing.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right.
Oh boy.
Do you
I
like
like this make your own format thing though? That's fun.
Oh yeah, the band stuff. How do you feel about that? As like, you know, somebody that's I'd say you were like pretty locked into the meta, I would imagine.
Yeah. This no VV. I'm happy.
What did you go with?
Simic Aggro and Mono Red.
Oh no, for the bands.
Oh, for the bands, I replaced Ames, so whatever she picked.
Oh right, that's true. That's true.
I don't want to get hit by your tiny mouse. You're more aggro than me. I think I need to protect my face. So no touchy, thank you.
All right, is the volume better, chat? There we go.
Sorry, was I hella loud?
No, you were like too quiet, so I turned you up a little bit.
Okay, man. Isn't this mouse banned?
Manifold? No.
Yeah. No?
No. It was hard. It was the one drop that they banned out of standard.
Oh yeah, the Heartfire hero.
Yeah.
Shows how much attention I paid to decks that aren't actually being played anymore.
You're good. Hey, it's the RCQ promo though. I don't know if you saw that. It's the RCQ promo. The manifolds. Both of these on the battlefield, right, chat? Both of them are. Yes, Alias the caster. Yes. And also from the incredible EDH Hijinks. Don't forget, you guys, check it out.
Oh. Me. I played Magic.
It's true. And very well too, you know?
No. Oh man, these are some big rodents.
Yeah, we gotta mice it up.
Yeah.
I do love how like the both of us register like very similar decks.
Yeah, they were quite similar.
Yeah.
I was like, oh hey.
Yeah.
So I didn't mess it up too badly then.
Okay, somebody in the chat and the amazing editor of Commander at Home. That is true.
Yeah.
Ailey, you do it all.
I do that too, yeah. Oh, you have more things than me. I don't like it. Alright.
I'm afraid it's a coin flip. I'm afraid.
I like that, but I want land.
I know there's probably a noodle in your hand. A plant
A noodle?
A plant noodle. Or maybe.
Unless it's edible, it ain't no noodle.
It's the noodle that takes over the world.
Oh, yeah. The name I can never pronounce. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Gloria.
I always think of the
Gloria,
song, like
actually?
always. Let's see.
She is Aranya. Okay. That was a big mice. Oh no.
Mice and spider team up.
Okay, well, let's I'm just gonna get my ass honked if I take all this damage. Ugh. Yeah, I can't take 14. Ow. Ow. Ow.
It hurts a little.
Yeah, just a bit. These mice lift. Mistakes were made. Oh, that's gonna hurt me too. Oh, I don't like it. Oh well. What are you gonna do, man?
Rats versus mice.
Oh yeah, this is
the
a rat. I
ultimate. It's
thought it
the
was an
ultimate
otter.
battle, right? It's the ultimate battle.
Yeah. Mice are superior, though. Just saying.
Honestly, maybe. I don't know.
They're cute and they're smart. Rats are just smart, not super cute.
Oh,
though.
you know what? You have a great point there. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's see.
Dear manifold mouse, please stop beating the shit.
Such a bully.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just getting shit stomped here by these tiny mice. Oh, am I dead? Probably.
Live.
Barely. I don't have no board wipes in this deck. Oh yeah, no, I'm hella dead.
I mean,
couldn't even find my fourth land.
I think it's just like.
I'm taking myself out here.
Oh, no. Don't do it. All right. GG.
GG, friend.
I wish this was best of 3 though. Like, it feels so weird having it be best of 1. Like, you don't even have a chance to play because I win a coin flip.
Later.
Yeah, but only if you get there, you know what I mean? All right, round 1 is won. We are now going to go into round 2, which is going to be winners versus winners. And if we manage to 2-hour a pod, we'll get shoved into pod 1, which is the winner's pod for phase 2. If we end up going 1-1, we'll get put into either pod 2 or 3. And 0-2 gets to the Constellation pod, where they can still play for additional like gem codes to give away to their community. But we won game 1, so we're up against the winner of the other game, which was Amazonian on 5-color spiders. So next matchup is going to be Boros Mice versus 5-color spiders against Amazonian. All right. Little good luck, have funs. I think we try it, even though I don't see any interaction. Which may be a problem against the spooters, but I do see manifold mice, so we'll try. We'll see. Mouse Ferratu. Mouse Ferratu is being so incredibly kind to us. Like, Mouse Ferratu is being a real homie. Notice how they're setting women up against each other? Like, we were all the girlies in a pool. Yeah, honestly. Speak your truth. Go in with another Mouse Ferrado, I think, so I have a good attack here. Let's see. Bit worried about Kreza, though. Okay. We'll set up Hired Claw, because I'm gonna probably Offspring that, I think. Dunno. It's, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm assuming it was just a random process and stuff, so... You know. Oh, it's a Demi! I think, what are we gonna do here? So we're gonna target Swordmaster. Target a Manifold Mouse. I wonder if I'm supposed to play more Flowerfoot Swordmasters. Let's see. Because I can put that to 2 power, make it a 2/3. How much we pushing? It goes to 6. I think I can push like 4 damage reliably. The 3 toughness is kind of rough, though. Let's see. Definitely want to pump up the Swordmaster, and I could just do something like this. Oh, double strike. Double strike? If these two get blocked, say, for instance... Probably gonna be like, a Demi blocks the Manifold Mouse, and then Kreza chumps the other. And then we push 4 damage? But what if a Demi blocks that, and then 1 blocks this, that's 4. We push 6 damage, but then Hired Claw survives. I think it's a full swing. I think it's a full swing. I think it's a force block on the double strikers. Amy, oh no, guys, I think she's doing math. Please. Amy is so funny. Alright. So... I think I'll just go like that then. I'm gonna do Swordmaster. Well, chat. We won a coin flip. Like, I fear. I fear. I fear. Like, it's so like, wow, we won the coin flip and we're playing an aggressive deck. You know. Yeah. Let's pump up these mice. And honestly, like, based on the field, I'm honestly considering maybe going in with mice in the best of 3 portion as well, but we'll see. No, I mean, like I said, we got really, once again, just locked out winning the coin flip, I fear. So, carried by the most powerful weapon in best of 1, winning the coin flip, we ended up getting a clean 2-0 and making it into the winner spot, alongside Saffron Olive, Carlo MTG, and The BFG. Now, Saffron Olive brought a random encounter deck and a Kavera Reanimator deck list. I thought both of those were really solid choices for best of 1, so I wasn't really sure what he would go with. But all I knew is that I liked the mice matchup the most against both of those combo decks, because the idea is to just go under them at that point, and mice was definitely my faster deck. Carlo brought Dimir Mill and a surprise Onslaught deck list. I thought Dimir Mill being a control deck list felt like the best of 3 deck, and Surprise Onslaught being the best of 1 deck. Once again, a combo deck list. I just want to be fast and use mice against that to try and go under it. And then DBFG brought Sultai Reanimator and Ortsov Pixie. So I figured Force of Pixie was to clear a best of 3 deck out of the 2. We're going to be fighting Reanimator if we ended up fighting him. And once again, Mice against that combo deck. We just try to go under it. Now, one thing that's also really important is that the players in pod 1, which we are in, will play 2 rounds, and the 2-0 player will get a bye in phase 3. And the really funny part is the players that are 1-1 in the pod will choose their phase 3 opponents. So if we end up going 1-1, we get to pick who we're playing next. And then the 0-2 player gets eliminated, which sad. But yes, that is phase 2 here. We're going to go into round number 3, which is us and Burrows Mice versus Carlo MTG on the Surprise Onslaught deck list. It's just kind of happening. All right, let's see. Do we win the flip? We don't. Feels bad, but this is not bad. Can we gamble bells in the coin flip? No. All right. It's keepable, chat. It's keepable. It's pretty aggressive. Okay, no Llanowar Elves. We love to see it. It's keepable. We got a curve. Emberheart Challenger. So what does this pause mean already? Is that the fact that there's a Smuggler in hand, I guess? I think so. I think the only thing they have that gives them priority is Smuggler being in hand, so that's a giveaway. Well, it depends. Like, we know there's a Smuggler in hand, so... just trying to figure out how we go about this stuff. I want to say it's just Mabel here. We don't have Mouse Ferradu this time around. No Mouse Ferradus. So turn 5 could be like a Terror of the Peaks? Or an Overlord? Ooh. Huh. Rollaway Brawler. So it's gonna be like a Rollaway Brawler Smuggler thing next turn. I see. I don't think it's any use setting this up. I think we just gotta use pressure if I put that on the Swordmaster. Yeah, Smugglers is def being set up here. Like, we know they have it in hand, right? We know they have it in hand. So, consider me slightly worried about that. Um... 12. I could put it to 14. I'm not sure if that's gonna do much, though. Like, prowess trigger +1/+1. This is the same. Yeah. I wonder if we go for that. Like, what are the smugglers? Like, an Overlord of the Boiler Bilges? Or something like... a... Terror of the Peaks? Like, I feel like... anything we can hit off the top. We could hit a Burst Lightning. We could hit a Hot Fire Brain Scheme. I'm almost thinking, like... Nah, I'm almost thinking, what is the worst thing that happens here? Like, I think it is... I don't know, I want to say if it's something like Overlord of the Boiler Bilges and like a Terror of the Peaks or something. But then it could also be Calamity and like Overlord, and Calamity we just lose against, right? So maybe we go for life, but I kind of also feel like we need this to break through next turn. So it's really hard. I almost feel like we just hold this. I don't know. I think we hold it. I think we hold it, chat. I'm gonna go for holding it. Holding Sharp Mage Rescue in case of like interaction on any of my mice, and then we hold Shelter by Ghost to break through. I don't know. Here comes Smuggler. But first it's gonna be Rollaway Brawler. Like, Calamity would suck. Oh, it's Devastating Onslaught here. Okay. Maybe miss a land drop? Yeah, I'm not beating that. I'm not beating that, so GG. Like I said, that's, once again, coin flip, play, draw, diff, chat. Like, I mean, this wouldn't have worked anyway. Well. If we won the coin flip, we would have been faster. But I think they also had smugglers in hand, so, you know. Yeah, play, draw, diff. So, unfortunately, we picked up a loss there. You know, we lost the coin flip. It is what it is. Welcome to best of one. Let's move on and play the loser of the previous round, which is TBFG on Sultai Reanimator. All right, let's see if we win that coin flip. And we don't, but we do have a mouse for Radu. So, let's see. We do have a mouse for Radu. And a curve now. But I think Whiskerville, once again, is too slow, though. I know. Coin flip. Uh-oh. The graveyard starts cooking. Yeah, shout out to the people that manifested Manifold Mouse. I appreciate you. Well. Oh, yeah, there goes Mouse for Radu. 07. Taken out, rightfully so. Go Gloria, then. We'll see, guys. At the moment, like, especially with Mouse for Radu gone, we're not super fast. So... Another Awaken. That kind of sucks. Ooh, we got a Mouse for Radu. Big if true. Mouse for Radu. We may discard a card. We do return target creature. I think we're just gonna go Manifold Mouse again, aren't we? Double Mouse in the house. It's true. Double Strike Trample. Alright, the saving grace at least is that I don't think Vero pops off yet, but... I don't know. Well, high stakes Magic I've ever played, huh? Gonna go to 11. I could put Sheltered on Flowerfoot Swordmaster. This is gonna... Ooh, Emerald Challenger is a game changer. I think that wins for sure. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think that gets it done, chat. Target this, target that. We have Fire, like, Brain Scheme, too. Alright. No need to go first. No, because Cavero didn't show up on turn 4. We'll take it. Alright, chat. We made it to the next phase. So with that win in the pocket, we have successfully survived the best of one portion of the tournament. Thank God. I wanted to make it to best of 3 so bad. And here we are in the top 7 of the tournament. Now, we are one of the players in the pod with the 1-1 record, meaning that we have the evil decision to choose our next victim for the following game. Now, simultaneously, Saffron Olive was the undefeated player, so he basically got a bye, which is incredibly impressive on random encounter. But now the challenge lies before us. We have to choose a victim for the next round, the first round in best of 3. So I basically browsed through all the deck list of the players that were left in the tournament, and I found 2 potential victims because I liked the fact that against both players, I would be favored on one of the the deck list in our arsenal. So one of the players was Voxy on mono red aggro and mono green stompy. Both pretty straightforward aggro creature decks. I really liked the idea of playing Boros Mice against her. Then the other victim was Hemox, which was playing a Insidious Roots deck list and this really cool Dimir Control Reanimator deck. So against him, I like the idea of playing the Simic aggro deck because I felt we had really good disruption for like the Insidious Roots, and I also figured that we had really good disruption for the Reanimator game plan on Simic. There were a bunch of other opponents left, of course, with Saffron Olive not being something we could pick. There were a bunch of combo stuff, and at the same time, they also had a bunch of like control decks. So it was really unpredictable what they could potentially go with. Like, both of these opponents were pretty predictable in their choices, and I liked what I could play against them no matter what they ended up going with. So that's why they were my victims. And after basically playing a game of Among Us in Discord, we ended up picking Hemox, also because, you know, we didn't want to take a fellow girl boss down. I was hoping that at some point in the tournament we would face Voxy. So let's pick Hemox for the next round and see, you know, what he was going to play. I was locking in Simic because I already said I like Simic against both of those decks. Turned out Hemox threw a little bit of a curveball. I was expecting him to go with the Dimir deck, but he ended up going with Insidious Roots. So now we are playing Simic aggro versus Insidious Roots in the phase 3 of the tournament, best of 3. All right, we're on the play. We got no lands. Oh, I'm not sure if I vibe with that too much. Okay, let's see. That's a keep for sure. I think we keep Janamorph over Paw Patch because Janamorph flies, and that's kind of like the key, I think. And again, Paw Patch with Trample is also really good against Insidious Roots. But I think we keep Janamorph because Paw Patch is never going to get value regardless because they're not targeting anything. He's not targeting anything. I think we keep it like this. You green and bottom of tap land? No, this is a 20 land deck, so I'm not taking any chances. This is 20 lands. If we can make it to a Roboroid when they have no ways to remove it, that's the goal. May as well just go like this, I guess. 20 lands seems crazy. It works. Because we have like 7 mana dorks, so... We got like 7 mana dorks. Alright, here comes the boy. Here comes the boy. Yeah, turn 4 Space Noodle, and like I said, I don't think there's any ways for the Space Noodle to be removed, so... let's go here. Let's go here. Let's bump up this. And let's see. Let's bounce that. Keeping a one-lander is brave, I won't lie. Yeah, I mean, I was not expecting a one-lander, so... You know. Alright, chat. Sideboarding. What are we doing here? Insidious Roots. Insidious Roots. Into sideboarders. Bitter Triumphs, the Cease and Desist, a Deadly Cover-Up, 2 Bats, 2 Stormbroods, 2 Intimidation Tactics, 3 Thoughtstalkers. Well, we definitely want to have our interaction for the Roots, that's for sure. Yeah, Space Noodle is definitely going to be targeted. I kind of want some uppies too, I think. If anything, to make uppies a big trampler, that would already be worth it. Don't know if we need Paw Patches. I'm not sure if I need Secret Identities. I don't know if I need the Paw Patches. Like, I still don't think there's enough interaction, even though Trample was okay. Tishana. Do we want Tishanas? I don't think so. I could definitely see a few copies of Enable to Scream, just in case. Beastbinder versus Roots? Yes. I like Beastbinder versus Roots. I do. I don't know if you need that many Suraks. Like I said, there's going to be minimal interaction. Even though after sideboarding there will be more. It's still not going to be a lot, though. The game was over, yeah. Perhaps an Innkeeper's talent, even though there is some T to bumping up unblockables, which is going to be really important. Bounce off, don't need that. I don't think... I think I like it like this. Maybe another enable to stream. Let's try this first. We have some more games. Debbie Harry Rap God. Nah, it's true. It's true. Let's see. Drunath, Innkeeper talents. So we have Drunath with Innkeeper copying Genomorph. Is this peak though? There's no ways to interact with the roots, but I don't hate it. Getting 2 Genomorph setup I think can really work out for us. No, I think I don't hate it. I think I don't hate it at all. We're looking at perhaps double Genomorph here, which I think is really nice. I like that Drunath has trample. Arabella feels easy if you struggle with climbing. I'm okay for now. I'm okay for now. Drunath may just get taken out here as well. Yeah, turn 2 roots, but you know, gotta enable it still. Alright, so we got Drunath plus Might here. That's a really good draw. Double Might. The Mights will help us break through whatever the Insidious Roots is doing. Ooh. Nah, double Roots. We just gotta be faster now. So let's go Genomorph. Copy that. Okay, this is fast as hell, chat. Like, we're zooming. We're zooming, dude. We are zooming. We are zooming. We are speed. Let's see. That one can pump up that one. Let's see. Like that. So that pumps up this. This one. That one pumps up this, maybe. With the trample. Okay. We are speed. Roboroid. Alright, I think we did it, y'all. I think we did it. Don't mean to BM or whatever, you know. Whatever. It doesn't really matter like that, does it? We just pump up the flyers. Yeah, I figured no matter what we would hit versus Ham, we would have a good matchup, and it worked out. Let's go. Quick game. So with phase 3 basically going exactly the way we had hoped, we're now moving on to phase 4 where we got paired against Will Hall. Now, Will registered Kavero Reanimator decklist and Mono White Token Control, which is my #1 enemy. I figured our best bet against both of those decks was the Simic decklist. I like the disruption that the deck could offer against all those like enchantments that the Mono White decklist could play. I like the blue spells like the Counter Magic, the Tishanas, and then also the Graveyard Hate that we have access to in the Simic deck against the Reanimator. Even though I was pretty sure Will was going to lock in Mono White Token Control, so I just really liked the Simic deck better against that, because as long as you can deal with the Caretaker's talents and find a way to shut down like the Enduring Innocence and stuff, maybe have some counter magic for Elspeth, you can get through it. But I was not at all excited about playing as mono white. I hate that deck. It is what it is. We have to believe in it because it did end up turning out that Will was on white token control again. Diving into phase 4 here against Will Hall, mono white token control versus us on Simic aggro. Oh, mono white. Oh god. Mono whites. All right, well, let's do our best, you guys. Do our best. Keepable for sure. Keepable for sure. We got the Druneth Hemisimic Might start, maybe. That'd be really nice. I know. Like... If you guys could read my mind right now, the fact I have to face mono white in the year of the Lord 2025. Yeah, my greatest enemy. Truly. There's one deck I genuinely despise playing against more than anything in the world. It's mono white token control. We'll see, chat. We'll see. We'll see. Stay positive. You know what I mean? Winning game 1 would be pretty huge. We're looking good here. Let's play this banger. Alright, you know what time it is. I think it's a Rubberoid time. I think we just ball, right? At least we're gonna have a lot of damage. At least we're gonna have a lot of damage. So one here, and then here. Incoming Day of Judgment. It could be, like, I think we're just committing though, right? So we'll see. There's 3 Day of Judgments in the deck. We have to try. Gotta make him have it. I think so, because we do put ourselves in a pretty good spot here. If we, if it doesn't happen, if it's not exactly Day of Judgment, we're putting ourselves in a good spot, so... You're scared. Trust me, I'm shaking, bestie. Like, I'm not happy to face this at all. I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing about it. Like, nod and smile, guys. Nod and smile. Okay, no, Day of Judgment. Big if true. Big if true, chat. Big if true. Definitely gonna give my stuff ward here. Okay, so then we're protected against bullshit. That's good. Did I order the mites? They're both at 2 power. I don't think you ordered them wrong, right? Yeah, let's put that here. I mean, we have, like, ward, so, second one didn't get buffed. I'm not sure. Virtue. Yeah, we should be good. Could add 2 more damage from the shrimp. I thought I ordered them right. I don't know. It's awkward on Arena. Okay, game 1 is huge, chat. Game 1 is huge. Now we have to face an Ultima, a Split Up, a Seam Rip, and a Beza and double Authority, probably? I think... Surak, I want to keep... Man, I haven't played against Mono White in so long, which is a blessing. That's a blessing. I'm okay with 3 Beast Binders. I think it, well, I mean, to be fair, Beast Binder cannot be blocked, so that makes a really good thing to bump up, right? What do we Beast Binder? Cosmogrens, Enduring Innocence, Voice of Victory, but also the fact it's also the fact that Beast Binder, well, I guess if the tokens are 1 power, it can be blocked, so that's kind of awkward. Don't think I need the Shana. I mean, I could go with the Shana. Maybe I do want the Shana. I don't want to make the deck too slow, you know what I mean? I don't want to make it too slow. Perhaps just paw patches, actually. Because there's not a lot of single targeted removal. And 1 toughness is kind of awkward. I like the flyers. Maybe something like this. You want the might you pick to trigger to target a second might because it resolves first. I don't know. I feel like I've played with this mice 100 times and I don't know if I've ever done it right or have done it right. I don't know. I'm not sure. I just let them vibe. I just let them vibe. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Not a bad start. The first attack of the target wants to get big. Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, it's good to know because like ordering the mites is just like a bit of a hell thing, right? Either way. Good to know. Will I ever do it right? How can you not know? Let's set up bestie. That's fine. Could be a split up? An Enduring Innocence, okay. Well, chat, I think we go with the bestie, I think, don't we? Like, I think Scrap Shooter doesn't really do shit. You could hold Tishana, but... In the Roboroid we trust? I think so. Now, the thing is, we want to swing here. That means Scrap Shooter could take out Enduring Innocence, which I do like. I'll see if I can offer a trade. I wouldn't mind that, because we got this. We can take it out permanently. How many lands are in the deck? 24. Yes, best of 3. Interesting. Yeah, I think we definitely take out the Enduring Innocence here. For sure. Just get that done. A lot of cards, y'all. A lot of cards. A lot of cards. Dude. I think I just like map a Roboroid here. No, I'm just gonna map. I also don't want to overcommit too much. I don't think I need that here. Like, one of our biggest issues, of course, is not having trample right now or evasion. How feeling about this deck? I like it. I don't know how to feel about the Simic mid-range matchup, though. Or Simic... sorry. Simic mid-range versus mono-white control matchup, though. Yeah, that's a board wipe, for sure. Yeah, I wish we had our counterspell there. Yo, Frost, think we're to 56? Right, you are... The timing on that is messed up. The timing on that is messed up. Okay. Too late, bestie. Too late. Let's see. If I do X's 1 here, it still just goes through, so no. Yeah, this is like... very, very awkward. Because we're at 19... They're 22 still. Okay. Yeah, Tidebinder is not the greatest here. I mean, I can shut down a fish being created. But, yeah, we're kind of looking to maybe hit a new Oroboroid here or something, I think. That would be a good bet. Carrot cake. Can't shut that down either. Yeah, there's things are just too much card draw. Too much card draw. And that Beza was a one-off, by the way, I believe. Yeah. That Beza was a one-off as well, which really messed us up. A one-off. Yeah, it's a one-off Beza. It do be a one-off. Which is crazy because Beza's so good. Tishana. I don't think Tishana does enough here. I feel like it really has to just be a Roboroid or bust soon. Or maybe find a way to deal with the Caretaker's talent as well. What's the timer on? 24? Okay. Such a shame it showed up so... Too late, bestie. Too late. Too late. This is really one of those matchups that you're like, damn, I really do miss having access to Curiosity, but, you know. It is what it is. We miss you, Curiosity. Then again, I mean, I don't think the card like really needs to be in the deck anyway or whatever, but yeah, Curiosity is gone. It's gone. It's gone. Yeah, chat, I think we protect Tishana. Like, I think at this point we just have to keep going because I feel like the game is over already. I think it's gonna be really hard for us to bounce back from this, especially with, you know, our opponent at 23 live. So, I don't know. Yeah, that's GG's. We're not beating that. We're not beating that. We didn't even make a dent in our life total. Could have put the counter on the might. Yeah, okay. Doesn't really change anything there, though. Yeah, Grandma. Grandma's evil. Grandma is evil. Alright, we're gonna try, chat. maybe go with bounce off too, to be fair. Pick up my own stuff, replay it. Yes, planeswalkers, creatures, artifacts. So shuts down a bunch of like good stuff, I would say. All right, let's try it. Here we go. Mono white. Mono white's mono white. Like, I hate mono white. I hate it. But at least these games are not taking forever, so that's the saving grace. Yeah, we're on the play, guys. Let's see. Felt like there wasn't really much we could have done there, though. Yo, what's up, Fire Shoes? Yeah, there's one Beza in the whole deck. One Beza, so we'll see. Thank you, Carlo. Thank you, thank you. Or one Beza. Hopefully that doesn't repeat itself. White weenies. No, white weenies. Love white weenies. But mono white token control, like, Chet knows. That's my enemy. Like, mono white token control is my #1 enemy. People always ask me if there's any decks that I truly hate. And I can only give one answer. It's mono white. I fear. I fear. This could be faster, but there's some decent disruption, so it's not bad. Maybe we'll rip a decent card at the top to copy and stuff. Yeah, I like white weenies. It's just white token control. That's just my #1 enemy. Chat knows. Chat knows. You're a regular? What was it, like the first week of it wasn't Final Fantasy. It was like the first week of God. I don't even know. Like there was like it was an EOE. Was it EOE where mono white was actually people thinking that mono white was gonna be like a main player in the format? I was almost considered becoming a pioneer main. Honestly. Yeah. I almost consider becoming a Pio main. Yo, thank you for the 7 months. It was a hard choice. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna develop Drunath. I feel like we've seen the Mirror Mill a lot less. Yeah, I don't think the Mirror Mill is that common anymore. Drunath has been sniped. Ooh, we don't really have a decent... There's too many, I think I'm just gonna pay 2 here and hold up Tishana or a Heritage Wreck. But the fact that we're already like losing pressure is... Cake. I'm gonna Tishana that. It's nice, shuts it down. I'm gonna see if we can do that. Beast Binder. Beast Binder, Beast Binder, Beast Binder. I'm actually okay with that, I think. Let's put word on this. Yeah, you can't crack it. That's Tishana. Carrot cake. I found the ultimate answer for carrot cake, chat. Tishana. This is the truth. So silly. All right. 2 mana, eat cake, yeah. Druneth, nah, it's a bit too late. I'm gonna put it on Beast Spider actually here, because that's gonna get blocked anyway, I assume. Well, don't get too excited, guys. You never know what happens. Don't get too excited. We have a bit of an advantage here, which is nice. Battle menu for a 2/2. Ooh, is this breeding pool territory? Yes, it is. Let's bump that up as well. And let's bump this up. It's whatever. Alright, chat. Alright, alright, alright. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited, chat. But I don't think there's much that can be done with 2 mana, to be fair. I don't think there's much that can be done. Alright, guys. We did it. The girlies final. Let's go. It paid off not picking Voxy. All right, so we have survived phase number 4 with Will Hall being really mana screwed there with the mono white deck list. Now onwards to the finals where we are facing off against Voxy on most likely mono green, since she picked mono green for the other like best of 3 rounds. I felt pretty good on Boros Mice against both mono green and the mono red deck list. That was her like second option she had. So I was pretty sure I was gonna lock in the Mice deck. Not sure in hindsight if that was the right choice, but let me know in the comments if you would have gone with the Mice deck or with the Simic mid-range deck list. But yes, we're facing off against Voxy, who made it all the way to the finals without ever sideboarding in a tournament, which is absolutely insane. I don't know how she did it, but she made it work somehow, which is incredible. Yeah, now we're going to face off in a match of best of 5. We'll be hanging out with Voxy a little bit in the voice chat, because I just think that's incredibly fun. Like I said, I think Voxy was waiting in the voice chat thingy, and if she's there wanting to hang out, I will take her up on that. The voice chat isn't going to last throughout the whole best of 5 game, because at some point we just have to lock in, because you know, if you win the tournament, you can give away that really sweet MTG Arena Alienware PC to someone in your community. Both wanted it bad, so we were facing off in the finals of the MTG Arena Creator Showdown. Let's dive into it. Best of 5 Boros Mice versus mono green Stompy. Whatever. Keep anyway. Oh yeah, green. Let's get started. Iron Claw. Yeah, whatever. It's cool to be here anyways, you know. I'm glad we already won so many things, and whatever comes out of it, comes out of it. It's gonna be pretty fun anyway. Got like setting up Challenger here. Who's thinking I don't want to talk to her? I would. Let her know I would. I'm just shy. Why would I not want to talk to Voxy? Fenrir. I think we're probably just gonna do this. And then burst the Fenrir, I think. Just for power, you know? And also the 1/1 counter could get awkward. Fenrir and monitoring is kind of cool though. Okay, at least that's gone. Mouse Ferrado is here. Alright. Good turn, chat. Big damage. Zurak. Ooh, that's spicy. That is spicy. That is spicy. I mean, I could go after Surak, but if there's protection, which I think there's quite a bit, I should pull the decks up. 2 overprotects the Snakes in Veil and something like that. There's Leyline axes in here? Holy shit. Holy shit. That's crazy. I think we just go Gloria. I could have... I think I'm just gonna go here. Sheltered. That would have been a nice one. Alright, I think we're just gonna try to set up like a big turn soon. Let's see what comes out of it, but for now... let's play it okay for a second, and then, pew pew pew. Maybe. The pew pew is coming up next turn. Okay, we got a Sheltered. That's pretty big. But, could be protection. Let's go Sheltered by Ghost on... just Challenger. Get that trigger. Mabel? Not bad. I'm gonna try to target Surak, see what comes out of it. Okay. So... you can give that trample. I could just go in with Mabel. I could just Helix this. It really depends. I think I may just try to Helix it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's 1 out of however many. Let me see. What do we have in here? Thought Patches, Key Knight Curators. Hard hitting question, 2 copies. +1/+1 for each creature you control gains reach. I've never seen get a leg up, but it's pretty cool. Do we side? I think we do. Oh wait, Voxy's in chat. Wait, hold up. We have to be in here then. If Voxy's in here. Hold on, I did. Yo, Voxy. I did not know you were in here.
You just scared.
You're lying. Holy shit.
You just scared the fuck out of me. I was just drinking something and then I like what am I
It's intentional. It's intentional. If you choke, I might win that PC, so.
Oh my god, she's trying to kill me to win the PC!
There you go.
Oh my god, hi! So, I heard you're afraid to talk. Is this true?
No, I was just a little shy. I don't know, like, I was just a
Here's
little
the
shy.
thing, here's the thing. That's okay because I'm terrified to play you, so it evens out.
Okay, sure.
Like when they were picking, when you guys were doing the dodgeball, picking who's gonna be on your team, you go watch my VOD. I was like, I don't want to play her. I'm scared. I literally said that.
Yeah.
So truly, I'm more horrified than you. I'm putting on a very brave face right now. Can you tell?
Yeah. No, we were actually considering. You were one of our considerations, but I was like, I don't want to take a fellow girl down. And hey, here we are in the finals. You know, it worked out.
I know, girl pod power.
It worked out. It worked out.
I know. I'm so excited. I didn't even think I'd get this far. This is my last stream because I'm moving tomorrow. So this is my last stream in this house. I know it's a whole thing, but this is my last stream in this house. Ew.
You're just draining it for a bit of RNG that's left.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. I'm like, I may as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's so
you get it.
It's so incredibly sick to see you come this far. Like I will say, I watched your video with CGB and stuff too. Like, it's really fucking sick to see you get that far. Like, let's go, Voxy.
Like I knew that this everybody, I don't know anybody else, but I'm the most terrified to play but you. Like I'm so afraid right now. Again, you can't tell because I have a big sweater on, but I'm sweating.
Sure.
But don't tell chat that, but I am sweating from multiple orifices, okay? And I'm freaking out.
Uh-huh.
And the mono red beatdown is so it was like the first one that I played too. And then he just puts a counter on himself. See, I don't even know what my cards do. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. I didn't realize that happened like that. Oh my god, how sick.
Oh, you're gonna go into the leyline axe? That's so spicy.
I feel like, see, what does that mean? Is spicy as in good or in bad?
I would say good here. I mean,
okay, I wasn't sure. You know, like I never know. If more louder, the fear is increasing. Yes, you guys know I'm literally terrified. I said that. I said that later. I'm literally petrified right now. You don't understand.
You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm facing against the ultimate standard queen. How can I not be literally petrified?
I know how to build a deck. Doesn't mean I know how to play them well necessarily. Okay, this rabbit is getting very scary. I think you got me.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. That's Leyline X. Like, you're good.
That's the only. I went on to MTG, so I don't play standard, right? So I went on to MTG Goldfish, and I looked at like the top like 8 decks or something. I just picked one that looked like something I could handle.
As you should.
Like, oh, I know green. I can do that, right?
As you should. It's actually like, okay, let me see.
My God. Real quick, thank your girlfriend so much for that. Ash, you know anything about Neopets?
Yeah, I fucked with Neopets so much back in the day.
Do you fuck with Neopets so much?
Yeah.
Somebody gave me this weekend a baby Aisha Neopets purse. Wow.
That is incredible.
I know. I know. Thank you for the resub. Tell your girlfriend I said thank you for that purse. It was the best thing I've ever gotten. Literally ever. Boxer, you're so Gimli coded. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Are they insulting me, Ash? Tell me. I don't know. Who's Gimli? Is it Lord of the Rings? I don't know either.
Thinking about what I should do.
Also, feel free to like hang up at any point. I know it can be a lot.
You're good.
So.
Don't worry about it. The distraction tactics,
I wouldn't blame you at all.
It's fun.
Is it distracting? Here, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
No, it's not. It's not distracting. Be you.
Okay. I'll be very quiet. Are you freaking kidding? Ew. I'm gonna keep. You can go back and watch my VOD later and tell me if you would have kept this hand. I'm gonna keep it because I'm curious. But I would love to know your professional opinion.
Okay. I don't know. I'm out here mulling the
serious? Why are you laughing? I don't know. I just assume.
Okay.
Pre-game actions.
The Leyline Axe, the spicy Leyline Axe.
The spiciest. Ooh, see?
I'll take it.
This is where things get weird. No! My elf!
I got
that was really important to me! You don't understand. I needed him.
You're good, though. You're good.
My child! If you
get the one letter, you're good now.
My small son, he's dead. Sure. Rip. What is this one? Oh, isn't this one a like a prize if you? Isn't this a prize if you go on like the photos?
It's
I feel like I just saw that.
It's the RCQ promo, yeah.
Is this one even? I didn't even know that one was like played like that. It was cool. It looked cool. I didn't know the other one though. The red one that they put out. It was like the guy leaning on like, I don't remember. Oh, wait, sorry, I'll be quiet.
It's so hard.
It's so hard not to talk.
No, it's hard to like figure out. Like,
no, here, I'm gonna beat myself, so I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I don't know. I'm gonna mute myself too to like talk to my shit because it's really hard, chat, because I want to hold up the helix to hit the like whatever gets hit by Leyline Axe, which is really hard. But also simultaneously I'm missing my land drop, so what the hell am I gonna do, you know? Like part of me wants to set up Gloria to see if I can hit a land, but I'm not racing the Leyline Axe. We saw that in game 2. You know what I mean? So I really don't know. I feel like I just passed a turn here because the Leyline Axe is just so awful. Like maybe if I set up double manifold, like I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. No. Roborwood? Holy fuck.
Myroborid! Or whatever it's called.
It's crazy. You're cooking, you're doing great.
Oh, we're cooking! I guess I do that, I think. Because then it can maybe make it kind of bigger-ish. I think you put that down. because I already have one.
Chat, this is not looking good.
And it costs so much to equip this stupid thing, so I don't.
Like,
think
I just really need a land. You know what I mean? Without a land, I'm just gonna die. Like, once again, I fear we just have to be patient here. Like, I don't think we can do anything. You like Simic more? I don't know if I like Simic more.
He's super frenzied. He's got a really tiny head for his massive ass body.
I don't think I like Simic more, you guys. I think we just mold the 5, which is really hard. And I think I misplayed in game 2.
I guess you just do this?
I think I misplayed in game 2
this?
pretty
3
hard.
to equip? Okay.
I think in game 2 I should have held the Helix as well.
Oh, wait, no, it's fine.
So, yeah.
I can't swing with this little elf thing anyways.
Like, I cannot beat the Leyline X. Like, I need my Shelter by Ghost or something here. Or it's gonna get really bad. But hey, we're in a best of 5, so we have more games. Yeah, like, once again, here we are, dude. I think that's just not it.
I linked it in my disc. Oh, wait, sorry, let me mute it for her. Hold on.
It's just not it. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we have duels. Like, we have Shelter by Ghost and all that stuff, but I cannot take 2 here. I think we're just dead. I think we're dead to the Leyline X. I need those Abrades to show up, you know? I need those Abrades to show up. Like, I can't beat this. Yeah. No, I can't beat that. The Leyline X, like, either we need Sheltered or, like...
Okay, I muted myself.
Abrade.
We do it again, but I think...
I don't know. I think I concede to you? Yeah, I think I concede to you.
Yeah, we do a best of 3 again, then, like, a conceding thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Concede it.
Okay. And then we go to sideboarding.
But I thought... No, I am conceding. Yeah, I'm conceding.
Yeah. I guess.
Yes, this is right. No, this is right.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah,
Good
no
luck.
worries. All right, Chad, we have to lock in here. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yeah, I think we have a lot of good interaction, which I like, but then if they're not showing up, what the hell are we doing, right? So... Like, I think if we just have a good amount of interaction plus pressure, not mulling to 5 help. Not mulling to 5 would be nice. I do agree. I think I like this. I think we're gonna run that. Let's do it. Alright, Chad, we have to start winning here. We need to start winning here. And not mull, please. I mean, we're 24 lands. Hitting 2 1-landers kind of was pretty shitty. Don't hate that. And hopefully no Leyline X's, because that sucks. Leyline X really just killed us both times, you know? So I like the idea of removing the paw patch before things get out of hand. But then again, I could also set up Challenger for nah, I'm gonna remove the paw patch. Let's go. We'll burst that too. The X is doing a ton of work. Yeah, I believe it for real. Like, I for real believe it. That seems crazy. That seems crazy. That seems very nice. Mouse Fratu. Can we just take that? A Llanowar else? But I'm missing my land drops, chat. We're a 24 land deck, and we are once again missing our land drops, which makes me afraid of cards like Aeroboroid and stuff. That's just so hard. No, I don't think you do that. I think if an Aeroboroid sticks, we lose. So I don't think we can. Don't think we can do that, man. I'm just gonna hold a Braid or Helix. I think. Nah, yeah, we just loosen a Roboroid. Like, I can't do it, man. I don't know if she has it, but we will just lose to that, so... Fenrir. Alright, I think we're okay to hit that with a Braid, I think. Is this protection? Is it the one-off? It is the one-off. Hmm. Ooh, that's not bad. Okay, so do I save that? Let's see. I mean, if there's a Roboroid... Let's see, if a Roboroid drops... And I'm better off holding Sheltered, but I like the life swing. Then again, this removal still works, right? Whereas if there's something bigger... How many Roboroids on that deck? 4 of them. I think Helix hits everything but a Roboroid. I feel like I just Helix that. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna Helix it because a Roboroid is just too scary. I think we need to have a plan against that. Double strike it. Okay. There's like no ways to remove anything. Maybe I should have gone with the Simic deck, chat. I'm like looking at... I mean, I thought I was going to be up against Mono Red, but... If I knew I was going to be up against Mono Green, maybe I should have done Simic. There's no removal, and then it's a Roboroid versus a Roboroid, but... Yeah, we'll see. No second guessing. I mean, we're in this now, regardless. We're in this now anyway, so yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter anyway. We're in it. Yeah, Mold of 5 kind of sucked. It's true. Okay, we can double strike that. Alright, chat, at least we're putting up a fight, you know what I mean?
Ow! Sorry, I muted to say that.
You're good, you're good.
After my ghost, 2 mana, pain!
Yeah.
Okay, I'll mute myself again, but...
I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. Alright, good luck.
Good luck.
It's silly. Alright, I think we go in with another bolt and then we just vibe, I think. And then bolt instead of a Whiskerville. No, it's not. Voxy is 2-1. Voxy needs 1 more win. We need, right? Am I crazy? It's 2-2. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, this is the winner girl? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, man, this is a lot of lands, isn't it? With no interaction. I gotta mold that. Oh, okay. No pressure. Alright. I think I'll just go with the hand that I can play. I do like Gloria though, but I'll go with what I can play right now. Yes, yes. Oof, that's a Llanowar Elves I can't deal with right now. No X, yeah, no Leyline X, but a Llanowar Elves unchecked, which is kind of scary too. Unchecked Llanowar Elves is not cute. This is really hard, you guys. Land is nice. Part of me is interested in developing the Manifold Mouse. I can also see developing Swordmaster, but if there's an Roboroid, we're fucked. Which I'm not sure if I should be that scared of a Roboroid. Like, I like setting up Swordmaster to... You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, you guys. Fuck it. Let's start generating a ton of life. I hope that we don't get a Roboroided, then we'll just cry. Okay. That's not too bad. So no Roboroid, because I feel like you would have played that out for sure. Gonna go mouse. This one forest is kind of sussing me out. Alright, double strike trample. We're just gonna believe in Mouse Ferradu. And, yep. Then we have to start being scared. Four power Surak, okay. And uppies. A lot of things against us. No blocks. That's a good draw, actually. So if I set up Emberheart Challenger, say that the Surak is going to block the Swordmaster, or the Emberheart Challenger, take it out. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But I know there's protection, though. Like, there's no way. I mean, it could still be... I don't know. I think we just go for it regardless, right? So we're going to go double strike and swing. What's the 1 mana thing? Or unless it's overprotect, that's kind of diff. Get a leg up, Snakeskin Veil. I want to say I want to go for it, but... It's just so hard because there's combat tricks and I don't know. Guess that's gonna die. I don't know. Let's just stick. Let's stick with it, chat. Let's stick with it. Let's stick with it. Oh, I'm scared. No. But that doesn't... yeah, okay, so Surak goes and Fenrir comes back, I guess? Right. Alright, that is what it is. That's one Fenrir back, that Fenrir dies, plus an extra card. Oof, I don't know, y'all. I'm kinda out of cards. I have a good life, but I'm kinda out of cards. How do you win from here? Drawing good cards. Drawing good cards off the top. Yeah, the Fenrir will go again soon. That's a good card. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. That's at least Valiant triggers. I'm not swinging, because I'm not going to throw my stuff away again, but okay, we'll take it. Playable card. No attacks. We'll play Swordmaster. I need to start holding up shit for a Roboroid though, I feel. But then again... Bro, this is intense. And there's a Roboroid. Fuck. I knew the card was close. But I do have double removal. Maybe. I still feel like I picked the wrong deck. Oh shit. No way. Uh-oh, we're getting a Roboroided. I mean, we have some life. No blocks. Maybe fuck now. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so let's see, that's 11. Dude. So if I pump up the Swordmaster, then everything gets pumped up. Challenger has double strike to 4. I could trade with that. I don't know. I think we just gotta like damage max here. I mean, this is 6 damage, you guys, so like that doesn't remove a 7 toughness of Roboroid, you know what I mean? So that's not... Killing a Roboroid's not an option here. I think... I don't know, maybe... Oh, Sheltered is sick. Does that change my plan? I don't know. Does that change my plan? Now I'm thinking, do I swing? I don't know if I swing right now. I don't think I do. I don't think I swing, y'all. Yeah, no, we're in combat. We can do the thing. This is an artifact too, right? Okay, okay. Good to know, chat. That's an artifact. You can remove it with a braid. Now it's just how do we deal with this Llanowar elf? And also, what's the last card? You know what I mean? You're so stressed. I feel it. I feel it, bestie. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, the Manlet can be Helix, so that's okay. That's okay. The Manlet can be Helix. So the Manlet's not our problem right now because we have enough power, I think. Llanowar Elf swings. I'm at peace with that. I think if that happens, I'll be okay with that. What's the worst last card? A Roboroid? Possibly. Do I take this? What does my next turn look like? If I Helix the Sanctuary, then I can set up like an Abrade with the elf. Then again, I think we remove it. I think I'm taking that. There's not that much protection in the deck, though. Sure, what the hell? Yes, land can be animated. I'm just gonna double strike the Emberheart Challenger here. Galleon Trigger could be something nice. Land, well, at least it's off the top. Okay. Gonna go in with this little mouse. And then, like, I think we go for it, guys, right? If it's protection, it's not gonna be cute. But if it's not... Okay, creature saved. I already played land for turn. I can crack that still. Is that sorcery speed? No. Okay. Well, this is like, this match is so fucking close. This is crazy. This is crazy. Uppies? How's Uppies doing? Enchantment, instant, creature, artifact. Okay, so Uppies has the power to transform. That's our next challenge. The transformed Uppies. Damn it. Uppies. This is a good finals. Yeah, it's sick. Yeah, no, Uppies can go to 7 power, for sure. What are we gonna need to hit here, though? A whiff. Well, it's at least a lot of lands gone, I guess. Gloria. Well, chat, Uppies transforms, right? Here. Land we can't really do much with. And the worst thing about this Emberheart Challenger is that there's no Rubberoid under it. That's the worst part. I think I just hold here. It's not worth trading with uppies. Well, I can't even trade with uppies. Uppies goes to 7. Well, or Gloria would make Emberheart Challenger the 4. You do get a trade. But yeah, like, it's not gonna result in anything. We just have to wait. Yeah, uppies goes to 7. It's not good. What are we looking for, chat? Another Manifold Mouse, maybe? Oh. We have 2 Get Lost still and 2 Sheltered by Ghost. That would all be really good against uppies. We need some gas. Yeah, I think we're really just looking for either 2 copies of our Get Lost or 2 copies of our Sheltered, really. That's what we need to find. Tricky. Soulstone Swing. Nah. We've been in Top Deck Wars. Swordmaster. Not mad at that. Goes wide, bumps up the whole gang. Maybe we have a go wide angle here. Based on, I'm not sure yet what, but... let's target Challenger. We were not swinging anyway. No attacks. Hired Claw. Man, we're gonna have to do math soon, I fear. Leyline Axe. Double Strike Leyline Axe. No, I think we're gonna have to do math soon, you guys. Cause... yeah, Axe kinda shitty, but... yeah, Leyline Axe on uppies is brutal. You hate math, I feel it. I think we take 8 here. I mean, you know, what else are we doing? We're not... it's got trample and stuff, you know? Yeah, it's a good top deck. Especially with so much mana available. Land. Oh. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We got 10 damage. We have 4 creatures that go through. So what is the best bet? Pump up the Swordmasters. So 1 Manifold goes on a Swordmaster, a Gloria goes on a Swordmaster, all the mice get pumped up. So let's say... this Challenger gets blocked because that's going to be big. And then whatever the Double Strike Swordmaster is going to get blocked as well. And then Gloria, probably. Or something. And then how much do you push? With 2 Valiant triggers. So you got like... +2 to everything. So that goes to 3. You have another one at 3, so that's 6. Then you have... a higher claw that goes to 2. That's 8, but that's 1 point of damage. I think it's a win. I think it's a win, chat. So we gotta ping one of these. I think it's a win, if the math is right. And Gloria goes on one of these. Okay, so let's do that. No, I think it's lethal if we did the math. Then you got the Hired Claw pumping up. Emberheart gets blocked. The Double Striker is blocked and the 4-3 gets blocked. So that's 6, 9. That is 11. So it should be 1 over. Maybe? No, this should be it, y'all. Like... We'll see, y'all. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, chat. We'll see. We'll see. All right, did we do it? Did we do the thing?
Good game! Oh my god!
Yo, good game, Voxy. We are
Dude,
all so proud of
awesome.
you. You didn't
Holy
even
cow.
sideboard once, did you?
No, I don't know what my
That's so
sideboard looks like.
That is so fucked up. GG's. I'm so proud of you.
GG's!
GG's, everyone.
I'm so proud of you! If somebody enters your giveaway for the computer and their name is Voxy, just know that it's not me, it's somebody else.
Right, right. GG's, GG's. I'm gonna talk to the chat. Voxy was awesome playing you.
Yeah, you too! See ya!
Alright, GG. Alright, chat. We did it. We did it. That finals was sick. That last match was sick. GG's, guys. Alright, friends. So after what I consider to be a really great finals, we are officially the winners of the MTG Arena X Alienware Creator Showdown, meaning one of you is going to potentially win that really cool custom MTG Arena Alienware PC. Now, more information on that in the future. Be part of the community if you want to be updated on when that's taking place and how it's taking place. One of your best things you can do is joining the Discord, which you can get access to by being a Twitch sub, a subscriber to my Patreon, or a YouTube member as well. That's basically where most of the updates on the community are happening all the time. So consider joining the Discord, discord.gg/Ashlizzle, or just stop by the stream sometime where you will also be updated on any of the information I can get on giving away that PC. So thank you so much for joining something a little bit different. I thought it was incredibly awesome for the MTG Arena team to set up this tournament. I hope there will be many more in the future. One of the greatest things I love the most about it, which also motivated me to do really well, is the fact that I could give back to the community. Like, we gave away a ton of gem codes to a bunch of like viewers, which was incredibly sweet. And it was just incredibly fun to play into. I love the fact that there was a custom ban list. Wasn't a huge fan of having a best of one portion in the tournament, but it was a really cool challenge to figure out what we should be playing, do the metagaming throughout the tournament. I really loved that we could switch decks between phases. That brought like another level of, you know, 5-heading the tournament into it, which I thought was great. And like I said, once again, shout out to everybody playing. Shout out to the MTG Arena team for setting it up. I'm really glad we won, guys. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.